Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another nerdy episode of Another Nerdy Talk Show, where we talk nerd. Whew, what a week, 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 what a week. Surprisingly not a lot this week, but what we got some good stuff. We got some cool things to talk about. We got some cool stuff to mention. We got a lot of things to mention right now. So let's talk about some things first. First of all, I want to also give out the obvious news. On April 10th, we will be interviewing Matt Hill, the voice of Ed, Soren, Captain N, and a lot of other things. We will be having it on April 10th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there or be a trapezoid. We hope to see you there. It's going to be a good time. Feel free to, we're going to ask him some questions, going to hang out, talk about some stuff. And yeah, we're really looking forward to it, and I'm glad everybody else is. Thank you very much. And Matt, if you're watching this, thank you very much for sharing your excitement with us. With that said, tonight, we got trailers for absolutely nothing. There really wasn't that many trailers this week. So with that said, we got news on BAM! Voltron. A Voltron live action movie makes sense and has been tossed around. We got some news on the next Voltron live action movie. There hasn't been one before. I don't know why I said next. Oh my god, I gotta switch on to the next topic before I make myself look stupid. In other news, Batman got a deleted scene released this week online. The scene itself features one of his fan favorite villains. Do I even need to tell you which one it is? Do I even need to tell you? So Universal Studios made the Concert Cruiser splooge this week as images to preview the next theme were released. And he's got a lot to talk about. Trust me, I brought the whole segment to him. He'll be back tonight, by the way. It's always a good time there. And lastly, we got more superhero news, where we got some news about the Doctor Strange Multiverse Madness theory. Nothing too big, but we got a runtime. All that and more tonight on Another Nerdy Talk Show. Cue the opening!
And now it's time for your weekly vocabulary builder, helping you make other people feel stupid since the dawn of man. This week's word is
cattywampus. Adjective. Definition: not lined up or not arranged correctly or diagonally. When used in a sentence, half the cast of ants' brains are cattywampus the whole time. Wait, maybe we should rethink this word. Kuma, why did you give me this?
Congratulations, you are now 0.03% smarter. We'll be back next week with more ridiculous smart words you've never heard of. Or maybe you have. In which case, tough shit.
Okay, before we talk about anything, Kuma, where did you find this word? Where did you find this word?
I looked up old-timey words, and this word and the other word that I sent you are both words that were used mostly in the early 1900s.
Oh my God.
Which is what I was confused about even more, because I was going like, it's weird to hear this, because I feel like this would have been earlier or something.
That should have been the thing. Word of the week should have been word of the week for Victorian era words, or whatever it's called. I don't know. I'm just like all over the place.
Oh shit! I did not know this.
What? I don't know things either, you jackass. What are you trying to rub in?
Something for our Matt Hill interview that we're doing.
Is it okay to say online?
Yeah, actually.
Okay, tell us.
He did the voice of the main character of on Mobile Suit Gundam Seed.
Yeah, because I'm not surprised. Dude, let me put it like this way. I was gonna introduce Matt by saying, you know him as the voice of Ed, Captain N, and Soren from My Little Pony, and just like all the other My Little Pony actors, he was in at least one Gundam series. Anyway, but yeah, I guess
I gotta actually have my my seed models on display behind me at some point.
Of course.
Just most of them.
So I just want to open up by saying this. A few weeks ago, this is kind of a continuation. A few weeks ago, I gave a shout out on stream to a Ukrainian child named Amelia Anisavich. Anisavich. I apologize if I pronounced that wrong. Who took the internet by storm by singing "Let It Go" to calm people down in the bomb shelter during the invasion of Ukraine. Who luckily made it out alive. This week, I was sent a video of another one of Little Amelia, and she was on the stage of a charity convention performing the national anthem of Ukraine in front of thousands of people. And yes, if you want to see it, it's really adorable. Well, just definitely worth it. What's going on in the chat here? Phoenix Nexus says, my friend Kenny is a villain on another series, and he is pissed at me. Because it's just a joke.
Don't, bro.
Nope. Nope, not getting involved with that thing. Nope. So much nope. So, guys, what are we how are you guys doing this week?
I'm actually doing pretty good. You didn't introduce us. Hello.
Oh yeah, this is claim the this is Kuma, the somewhat somber, and that's Jibbles. Jablonski.
What's up, people? Good evening, guys.
Jabloos the bear.
I got a smoothie.
What flavor?
Smoothie.
What flavor?
Strawberry banana.
I gotta get a vanilla smoothie. Oh yeah,
with some raspberries.
There's this fucking smoothie joint that's near my place that started selling boba tea.
Dude, you're missing out.
I know, man. I need to get some fucking boba tea, man.
Thankfully, there's a place on the other side of town for me that does boba.
Yeah.
And they got the popping boba. So I'm happy.
Man.
Oh, nice.
There's actually this place
over here. There's legit a boba tea. It's called it's not just a boba place. It's just an overall tea place.
Yeah.
It's called Ding Tea, and it's like legit across the street, almost like 5 minutes away. But yeah. I still do delivery because I'm a fat ass. And like, dude, they have like this one where they have this one option where you can make it where it says Monster Boba.
Monster Boba. That's what the people who hated the Boba Fett series call it. Anyway, it's cool because there's actually a bubble tea place that's near me that has the best name ever. It's just gonna make you want to go to it. They call it Bubble Tea and Fried Chicken.
Wow.
That ain't wrong. You actually want to check that out.
Yeah, man, Bubble Tea and Fried Chicken, dude. Anyway, so surprising enough, we didn't get any trailers this week. At least nothing interesting.
I know, right? Yeah.
It feels empty, doesn't it? Like, what?
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, it kind of does.
All I'm seeing, I don't see anything about trailers. All I see are posting of that stupid Pauly Shore Pinocchio movie.
Oh, hold on, I'll put it on.
What? Pauly Shore Pinocchio movie?
Wait, this is the thing that I told you and Cruiser about. Remember?
Yeah,
you two. And you two thought I was talking about a different one.
I don't remember this. I didn't.
Because you two assumed I was talking about. Oh wait, no. I think I was talking about a different Pinocchio movie, and you two were talking about this one.
I think you were talking about the Jonathan Taylor Thomas one.
Was I?
Yeah.
I really don't know because I had seen one trailer. I don't know who it was. But I feel like it was the Pauly Shore one. And then like when I brought it to you guys,
he's like, hey, I'm Pinocchio. What's up? He's like really.
Yeah, it's so weird. Hold on, I'm gonna put.
I made of wood, bro. Ow. It's funny because when I was doing in college, we had to do a skit that was like a talk show where we interviewed people from different shows, and I had to be the guest host where I was playing Pauly Shore. And I look at him, and they said, Evan, you're going to be Pauly Shore because you look like him. I'm like, cool. One question: who the fuck is that?
No, this is the one that I was asking you and Cruiser about.
And we didn't know.
Yeah, you two were bringing up the other one.
Yeah, we were talking about Guillermo del Toro's at the time.
Yeah, you two brought up that one, but I was going like, no, it's freaking Pauly Shore as the voice of Pinocchio. I was going like, it's so weird.
Oh my god, I didn't even know Pauly Shore was still doing movies.
Me too. Legit, like
Pauly Shore, man.
Like past the 2000s, I don't really know that much on Pauly Shore. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Danelle, what's up, man? What's up, Donnell? He says,
my
"What's up,
buddy."
guys?" Donnell. Donnell.
Donnell.
Donnell. The Donnell. What's up, man? Oh yeah, if you guys want to join our Discord group to just come in and chat with us, or just chill out and keep it alive and shoot the shit, there you go. So yeah, we got like, some good viewers tonight, man. We got like 7 people watching us. So let's get some stuff down here. So we're gonna talk about our first thing this week. Who likes Voltron?
I thought we were gonna go into this Pinocchio thing first for a second.
No, I didn't. I'm just call him the Don. Call me Don. I'm calling you the Don, man. I'm calling you the Don. You're the Don. Use the Don.
Oh, come on, but I already have it on screen.
Yeah, well, until we get but I like our YouTube page, so get the anyway. So let's be in here. Who likes Voltron?
Yeah. I mean, I will be honest. I grew up like a little bit watching it when I was little, but I mostly grew up watching. I was part of the group that grew up mostly watching like Power Rangers.
Yeah, I was about to say it's basically it basically is like an animated Power Rangers show.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm not a major fan of Voltron. I don't really know a lot. Unfortunately, my introduction was that crappy vehicle one. But so here's the deal. You know, I can't deny whatever I've seen I love. I mean, I like that cool theme song. And I mean, what's to hate? It has giant robots that make more giant robots. Oh my god. So
wait, so what's new? What's new in Voltron?
Okay, so this week we got news of a live action movie. Now, I remember hearing the announcement of a live action Voltron movie way back in 2010 when I on G4, and this week, and I kind of blanked it out of my mind. It was like, it could work. I could see a Voltron live action movie. I mean, the Power Ranger movie came out and it was it was okay. Jablonski, I believe, saw that movie.
Yeah, I've seen all 3 Power Ranger movies.
Yeah, Turbo, the original, and Saban. And you said the recent one was good. You thought it was okay.
A lot of people gave it more flack than it needed. If you go in there with expectations, okay, this is a Power Rangers movie. This is what you expect. You expect not really that rich in story outside of Rangers beating up friggin' Power Rangers fighting and giant fucking robot against giant fucking monster. You're not gonna get anything groundbreaking.
Yeah.
And all that.
Did you think the robot effects were good in that movie? Like, were they okay for like the Megazord and everything like that?
Personally,
wait, are you legit talking about
the 2017 one?
Look, I'm going somewhere with this. I just want to kind of see that because, like, when it comes to
I didn't hate it, but at the same time, like the CGI was fine.
Yeah,
I wasn't too fond of the designs. Because I think they could have been a lot better.
Because that's my main concern.
But it took me a little bit to kind of warm up.
Because keep in mind that Power Rangers one, they kind of also wanted them to look like how kind of DC-ish, where like they kind of had them like a bit dark, but like not them being like dark characters, but their like color scheme was a bit like darkish.
Anyway, the reason I'm asking this because like that's the thing, like Voltron's robot effects, I would imagine it kind of being in a similar format with the Power Rangers Megazord, but not exactly because there's a reason they were fighting each other on Death Battle. They're basically kind of the similar thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, this week we actually were told some news about the upcoming live action movie. We have a director, Rawson Marshall Thurber, who did Red Notice, and it will also be and he was also co-writing with Ellen Shanman. As of now, the adaptation is in a heated bidding war between studios and streamers. I do have a article here with the Collider.
But there's one question that remains. Will the main focal point, the main plot point of this movie be Krispy Kreme donuts? I do not care. That was the funniest bit in that entire fucking Power Rangers movie.
Like, here's the deal. The movie is also being produced by Todd Lederman and David Haberman, with Bob Kubler. There's a lot of people working on this, but yeah, the big debate on who's gonna get this. considering the huge comeback it got with the Netflix adaptation, it's debatable whether or not it would even have it. Actually, I mean, I'm looking at this one here with the Collider, but like,
it's a maybe, honestly, because we got. I think Netflix is getting the Gundam live action adaptation.
I heard there.
So my guess is going to be probably Amazon. Will likely get it.
Maybe. It says now, as of now, the live action movie has tried to get off the ground since the early 2000s. Studios like New Regency and DreamWorks have all tried. Oh, thank God. But every attempt has failed to this point.
I would say more Netflix. Netflix tends to take the more live action.
Yeah,
live action stuff.
Considering that Red Notice was one of the biggest Netflix shows of all time. I'm sorry, Netflix films of all time when it came out in November. Oh my God. It's kind of interesting to see what he's got there. I'm trying to figure out who would even star in it, honestly.
I don't know.
Well, that's also the other thing as well too. Are they gonna like go off of like the actual material, or will they, like, you know how studios will do and like make their own kind of thing? I mean, I'm all for like new ideas, like as long as they work well and aren't just like, you know, like just different to be different. Like, oh yeah, you know, we have these different characters in here because they're there, or they're not these look, basically like saying like how instead of like an all Asian cast or something like that, they're gonna go ahead and be like, oh yeah, there's one like African guy, one like Asian guy or chick or something like that.
Yeah, because in the movie they were I'm sorry, the show, they were of different nationalities, weren't they?
I think.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm confusing it with Captain Planet. I don't know.
No, that's just with about every series. That's kind of like that. The team is usually made up of different races.
Because Voltron in itself, it was what again? Like I know some sort of protector, but like I know they go to space as well too. Like
there's a protector. Protector of the universe.
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what it is. Defender of the universe.
A defender of the universe.
Yeah, I think that's the thing.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, so so like whatever they're gonna go with, like if it's gonna be different, like I'm happy to see how it'll work.
Yeah, man. Whenever I think if there's anything, this is a stupid thing. I know this is a different series altogether, but whenever I think of Voltron live action movie, for some reason the first thing that comes to my mind is that live action adaptation of Thunderbirds.
Oh, Thunderbirds has always kind of been live action.
No, okay, you have a point there, yeah, because it's the puppet work.
It might be puppets, but it was still technically live action.
You know the one I'm talking about, though. That adaptation.
Yeah, I know what you're talking.
That one that nobody remembers.
Another series that comes to mind, because like this one I also watched next to Power Rangers, was I don't know if you've probably seen this, Jablonski. It's called Big Bad Beetleborgs.
Oh, I remember Beetleborgs, man. Okay, Don says...
I remember that one. I remember Masked Rider.
Don has given us an answer here. He said, nope, all the Voltron pilots were white Asian.
Okay. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen
I would like
the original.
I never actually did.
Yeah, I haven't seen the original in a while. Like, I remember I used to wake up every morning. Remember that where I saw Adult Swim end and it would always end with Voltron?
Yeah.
And followed by that, we got that creepy "The Dawn is Your Enemy" screen.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even think it was that creepy. I just thought it was weird.
Followed by Inuyasha.
Sometimes they end with like Astro Boy or something like that. Yeah, Jablonski, I'll let you talk about Toonami like after we talk about Doctor Strange. By the way.
Okay.
So let's move on to something that we all know. Who likes Batman?
Ew.
Everybody likes Batman. Come on. Robert Pattinson as Batman. Come on.
I still haven't seen that, but like from what I've heard, like he's doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, man. I like the Batsuit. I like that technically like more. I like when they make like the Batsuits look less simple or smooth, and they put like more, for lack of a better term, like they make it look more technological.
Yeah, because the idea is supposed to make it more believable that
And this guy,
that he's able to get this suit or make this suit.
yeah, Batman's more like a spy. It's kind of like why I prefer why I actually do like the Dark Knight costume. But I mean, I know a lot of people do, but whatever. So yes, the movie is still out. I still have to see it. It looks really good.
Same, yeah. I mean, I actually live right next to a movie theater. I need to
Yeah, man.
I need to take
I'm
advantage.
across from one.
So this week we got a deleted scene where Batman goes to Gotham Prison or Gotham or Arkham Asylum. I don't know exactly which one it was. I can't remember what it said on the shirts, but to get answers on the Riddler. And of course, the first person he goes to is the Joker. So we got a deleted scene where Batman is talking to the Joker, who's portrayed by, apologize if I get this last name wrong, Barry Keoghan, who you may know as a Droog from the recent Marvel movie Eternals. Now, the Joker design looks different. He looks more like he was more faded behind glass. And this is clearly a different Joker. Obviously, they're not going to be using him a fucking Morbius, whoever's playing Jared Leto. Oh my god! But like, it looks different. We don't really see him, but we do see the deformities here. The hands.
Yeah, it's like very blurry, but yeah, you get the idea.
The mouth looks broken, but we do see his hands are like really swollen and full with I guess boils, but I don't really remember much. It was like burned. But yeah.
Does it seem like he's wearing a collar as well too?
Yeah, it looks like he's wearing like a friggin'. He looks like where's this guy at? Dead Man Wonderland? What the fuck?
Well, like if it's supposed to be Arkham Asylum, then like that's weird to like just to see prisoners with like an overall chain and everything. That's new. I mean, usually they are a modern insane asylum, I assume, but like they will have him like in a straitjacket sometimes.
Yeah, it's like really interesting stuff. So we didn't get a good shot of his face, but it did go out of blurry vision for like a brief moment. But except it was like this. It was like it kind of is like full screen, but it like pans down. We kind of see one little thing at a time. So I took a look at the scene on Google. I took shots of it and threw it in Photoshop. Now, the image you're about to see is not perfect. It was one of those things where I kind of had to match it up like as close as I could. But yeah, I'm going to give you a shot of what I kind of got as what he's going to look like. As of now, it's not really good, but here you go. Honestly, this Joker design, it's in the Ants chat too, by the way, if you want to see it. I don't know what to think of this. I haven't seen the Joker have this much deformities. I mean, what do you guys think?
I mean, in the comics there is a and no, you only have like the blurry image on there.
That what?
You only have like the blurry image of the Joker thing that you're talking about.
What are you talking about? I'm looking at it right now. It's really fun.
No, I mean in the Ants chat, you only have the blurry one.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you only have the blurry one.
I think I said.
But in the comics, there is and like I forgot when it is, but like there is a part where the Joker at some point does legit cut his face off.
Oh, that's the one I want to see. I want to see faceless Joker, dude.
It's wild. I've seen it.
Like
that is the scariest one in my opinion. The faceless Joker.
And like just like how you have it, like how you just have the image and everything.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say like his face looks a bit big where the mouth is.
Yeah. I know that's obviously not going to be bigger. It's probably just me because of the Photoshop thing. Like, look, his nose and eyes are not even that.
No. I just mean like,
yeah, go on. I know.
Overall, but like,
yeah.
I just mean like it's still just being able to maybe like either it's the makeup from just like the overall, just like the overall makeup and everything, or if it's him like having like an extra face on him, maybe I don't know.
Like that would be the thing. The way I look at it, whether you put it that way, I like how your cat just chimed in for a moment there just to like give their opinion. You know what I'm saying there? So like yeah, the best way I could describe it is it looks like the faceless Joker, but it looks as if they had his face reattached and it's just slowly healing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see that.
That's really cool. There's like air bubbles underneath it or something.
Because he does put it back, or he does get it back in the comics, but like he has it like with these weird like prongs or something like that to keep it in a weird smile and shit.
Yeah, that's how they do it. It's like straight up face off. It's kind of like that guy it's like that PCP guy. Have you guys seen the image of the PCP guy?
I feel like I have.
I'm not going to show it online, but I'm going to put it on the ants chat. So there was a guy. There was a guy who removed his face. He was on PCP and removed his face, and fed it to his dog. And hell yeah, there's a photo of it, and it looks gruesome. This is an actual image of the guy's face. I'm going to share it with you guys in the ants chat, and nobody's... Look up at your own risk, everybody, because this is actually really freaking gruesome. So, I'm going to put that to you again. He was on PCP, so he doesn't feel any pain until he wears off, and he removed his face and fed it to his dog. So I'm going to go to the ants chat and just leave this for you. This is what he looks like. Make sure it's out of sight.
Well, it's on this other screen right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of seen worse.
A little sunscreen will fix that up.
It's but a scratch.
It's but a scratch. No, he has like, he's like completely red. I can barely see his eyes, and his like teeth are like clearly visible. But like as if the better way is like saying, imagine you had dentures built in your face, like you can see his gums and everything. It's like so creepy. My question is, who the fuck took this photo? And how did this guy do it so good? Anyway, I'm gonna get rid of this image because it's creeping the shit out of me. So yeah.
Well, actually, speaking of that, kind of reminds me of before the Joker actually gets his face back and everything.
Yeah.
During that whole period of where he doesn't have his face.
Yeah.
Some woman or some teenage girl, I don't know if she kind of gets sick or something happens to her, but she ends up like finding the Joker's face or something.
Oh yeah, man.
And then using it as her own mask over like her actual face.
Oh, that is gross. Do you want to know what another gross face?
I'm getting there.
I can't tell whether or not you heard my joke or not, but why not?
I heard you. Who wants to see another ghost face?
I said gross.
That's not another gross face. That's just a bitch.
First of all, I said gross face, but okay. Welcome back.
Close enough.
So, the concert cruiser...
You missed what I just said.
What did you say?
That's not gross face. That's just a bitch.
So
some people say.
Cruiser. I thought you were coming to Orlando tomorrow. What the hell?
I am.
What time are you getting here? Cruiser and me are going to B-Dubs tomorrow.
I'm leaving tomorrow morning.
Yeah, dude, that's gonna be crazy. You don't forget to print out the tickets.
Yeah, that particular date's not until April 1st.
We'll talk about that later out and what you need to do. Because whenever I sign people in Disney World nowadays without the reservation, I'm kind of like, I know how to do it, but I kind of don't, so I get a little tingly in there. Because I'm like, I'm at work, he's gonna call me. Anyway, so we were just talking about the new Joker appearance there, but now we're gonna talk about something that we wanted you to talk about, which was Halloween Horror Nights.
Yes.
This week we got a teaser image that looks like this, and quite frankly, I don't know what this is. Cruiser, it's just a big wall with blood on it and a bloody hand that says "Never go alone." Is that Cruiser? What does that mean?
I believe that's the slogan for Horror Nights. As far as what they might be hinting to with that, I think what they might be hinting to is Stranger Things.
Again.
That's why I think. Well, to be fair, they have a new season coming out this year.
I hear you.
So that's probably why.
There also is a floating rumor for Squid Games, I heard. But
that one I can see more of than Stranger Things, but I can also see both too.
Yeah, because Squid Games, I know Jablonski was talking about, he can see as a scare zone, which
it looks fine.
I can see as well, because I can just imagine seeing those people just walking around the park.
Well, then again, Squid Games, there's really no monsters in there. They're just guys and things that don't really have any means of...
Yeah,
it's
true.
It's more of a thriller than it is a horror.
Yeah, the best way
like
to... The only way to do it is to kind of like get people to participate in like mock games.
Like The Purge!
Oh, yeah. Dude, when I saw footage of the Purge theme in Universal's Halloween Horror Night, I like thought to myself, I really wish I would have auditioned for that. That would have been fun. But like...
Yeah, The Purge was like a perfect fit for Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah, because it worked. It just worked.
Exactly, it just works.
Random thought for just like if you do have like if humanity was given like the one life that you can like an extra life, if you will, like. If humanity, like all of humanity, is given this one extra life, and you can literally go do whatever, and you'll legit come back to life, like.
I know the final words for every time that will happen.
Oh, you die at night and then you come back to life the next
No,
morning?
No. Like you have like it's a permanent thing. You have this extra life, but you only have one. And people can choose to do whatever they want with that life, like, or whatever the first life you have. Like, you can legit go and do something you think will kill you, but not, and you're just, like, going like, oh, cool, I was able to do that and not die. Cool! Like
you wonder what would people do?
Yeah, like, what are some of those things? Because, you know, there are some of those things, some of the fears, like, if I go out and do that, chances are I will die. Like, there are those people.
I think if the Purge were to actually happen, I don't think a lot of people would have...
No, he's talking about, this is outside. Apparently he changed the subject.
Yeah, I'm changing the subject.
I can see the final words for that. Hey, watch this.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, I mean, like, maybe I would try skydiving. Maybe, I don't know.
What would you do? Jump without a fucking parachute?
There's actually another rumor.
No, because I just mean, like, I know, like, when you first go up there, you have someone come with you and, like, do the whole thing with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just mean, like, when you get used to it, part of me feels like if I get used to it, chances are I'm not gonna, like, I feel like I'll forget the parachute or something.
Back to Horror Nights. What were you saying, Jablonski?
So there's one rumor that I feel like was already unofficially confirmed, but I hope this actually happens. Is that I hope we do get a house based off of The Weeknd.
So the R&B singer?
The singer.
What?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I mean, he does have a song called "The Hills Have Eyes."
Oh my god!
He also his newest videos have this thriller-esque horror to them.
It's not outside the realm of possibility because I know a lot of people wouldn't conflate people like him or, for that matter, Billy.
I can see him
Gaga for horror, but you'd be surprised just how many people do have a horror side to them.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can see him being a guest with them, maybe having like a little like prop setup or like some little like stage prop setup for him. Like that.
If you look at like I said, if you look at his videos, especially the new, well, more specifically his more newer ones, they do have that element in there. That
we understand. It's just that we don't see him maybe being like that big of an exhibit at the thing.
Oh yeah, I can see it as just a house and that being.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like maybe like a stage prop house kind of thing is what I mean.
No, I'm
it's like some people usually. And here's the thing, though, too. Remember too, Penn and Teller had a house. And that wasn't exactly horror based either.
Yeah.
Whereas-
Penn and Teller nuked Las Vegas.
I was about to say, I like
So
how.
it's kinda
But
like you-
Penn and Teller are overall like genuine entertainers, specifically though.
I was about to say, like,
Yeah.
I like how Cruiser said everybody has a darker side to him. Like, yes, I would love to see a horror house designed by Gilbert Gottfried. You're going through the entire house, and all you hear in the background is Gilbert Gottfried laughing at his voice.
No. Here's one for you. You go into a Halloween Horror Nights house.
Yeah.
It's just pitch black. All you hear in the background is Mr. Popo laughing his ass off. And then at the very end, it's just one jump scare. It just goes,
Hi.
"Hi, maggots.
That should just be
Mine-
a.
Listen up, maggots."
That's
Mine would be a little stupid. Similar idea, like pitch black, but all you hear is, "Oh my God!" the Janice from Friends.
Oh yeah.
You just hear that, but you turn
A
around and you
Friends
don't see
theme.
her anywhere. You don't see her anywhere.
That should be,
no,
like-
not a Friends theme. It's legit just, oh my God, just like that.
How are you doing?
That
Alright.
nasal sounding voice. And you
There's-
turn around, she's not there. You just hear it again.
Yeah.
It just comes at you on different pitches. It'll be
Like,
annoying and scary as
I
hell.
think it was you, Kuma, that suggested this. I apologize if I got it wrong, but one thing I want to see at Universal Studios, aside the one that me and Cruiser came up with, is a Halloween Horror Night spook house that's just themed after Treehouse of Horror. It wouldn't need to be scary. It would just be funny. That what I would like to see. For the kids.
No,
I
my
actually see
idea.
that.
Kids
My
need a horror
idea
house.
was already a thing they did, but I kind of liked it where it was Halloween rolled into all the other holidays.
Yeah, man.
So,
Now there's a whole bunch of rumors popping up for what houses are going to be in what. Some of them make more sense than others, and there's some backing to them because they are. I think it's in both parks or just Hollywood.
No, they're not
They're
gonna.
actually starting. No, let me finish. They're actually starting to build the houses.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I saw that article. That one was in Hollywood. With
Yeah, I knew it was either one or the other. I was leaning more towards Hollywood because Orlando has to be a little bit more tactful how they do
Yeah.
it.
I mean, considering that that the Halloween Horror Nights in California is actually is not as superior as the one in Orlando.
It depends because some years they actually do get exclusive houses over in Hollywood that I wish they had over in Orlando.
Yeah. So one of the things that also
Or versions of Orlando ones that are better.
Cruiser, can you tell everybody about that idea you and me came up with the Dracula house?
How long ago was this?
This was like last year, I believe. Basically, Cruiser and I came up with this idea. It has to be themed after the original Universal Dracula movie. But here's the twist of the house. Everything is monochrome in black and white.
Ooh.
The furniture's black and white. The scenery's black and white. Even the actors are all black and white. Like they're out of a black and white movie. That would be awesome and creative.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, Cruiser. Sorry if I'm changing the subject real quick. I wanted to tell you about this place that my buddy was telling me about. It's called the Lakeland Antique Mall, where they sell all kinds of random antiques from like the theme parks.
Really?
Yeah, like you might find that or like knickknacks or like stuff from there. I'll show you pictures of it later. But it has some cool stuff. I want to like recommend that to you real quick. But yeah, go on. What were you gonna say?
As far as what I would like to see, there is one thing that kind of I don't know if I would say this worries me or not, but what I think might end up happening is we might get a spook house based on the Netflix Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh God, no.
I mean, it could still be fun, but why would you want to base a house off something that's so lackluster?
And the funny
mean,
thing is having it take place in a town was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, like that scene where there's all those deaths on that bus, it seemed like that they were trying to replicate the hallway scene from Rogue One.
I guess so. I could see it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was a cool hallway scene. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, definitely.
I think the best way to say it, if they were trying to do that,
Yeah,
it was cool, but no.
I
That's the best way to describe it. It was cool, but no.
It's like, guys, I think this franchise is done. You had your shot.
Yeah.
You're done.
No, the leading rumor for when we're talking about classic monsters is the Mummy.
Dude.
That I can see. That there has been some rumors speculating of them making a fourth Brendan Fraser Mummy movie.
There's that. Also, the ride is being refurbished.
Mhm.
And I think it's a big anniversary year for the Mummy too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Mhm. Yeah, I actually got the Classic Legacy Blu-ray box set collection.
Yeah, man. I wasn't a real big fan of the Mummy movies, honestly. Like, I didn't hate them, but like I thought they were whatever. But it depends on not. I don't know.
Okay.
Can another Mummy movie work? I mean, are we still feeling the after effects of that Tom Cruise movie?
What Tom Cruise movie?
Oh yeah, that's right. We don't like talking.
Yeah, we're
about
fine.
It. Yeah, we don't like it.
Part of me feels like if we get a fourth Mummy movie, like the Brendan Fraser way, I feel like it's gonna go down the same route as the fourth Indiana Jones movie. Like,
In some ways, yes, because what I can see happening is
there's
Perhaps-
their son.
yeah, their son goes off in his own little expedition.
Wasn't
and
that
there's like his
wasn't that the cartoon series?
Mummy cartoon series?
You didn't know about the Mummy cartoon series?
No, yeah, they did have a cartoon series, but that was still basically when their son is still 10 years old about.
Yeah.
Because the only Mummy
But
cartoon
it's
series
also
oh, go ahead.
hold on, no, because it also ties in no, because the animated series, the cartoon kind of ties into the movie a bit, like 'cause it's supposed to be,
Loosely it
yeah,
did.
because it's still supposed to be about that bracelet he wears.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Where instead of him needing to go to the pyramid to get it taken off, he now
Has it?
can say certain Egyptian phrases that can cast magic from
There
it.
was a video game about it.
Yeah, Cruiser, it's a real thing.
Yeah, man. I like this look on his face. He's like, "I'm sorry, what?"
Because the only Mummy cartoon series I know of was Mummies Alive.
No, there was that. It was just called The Mummy. Not to be confused with Mummies Alive or Tuttenstein. But yeah.
Oh, hey, I like that.
Yeah, Tuttenstein.
Tuttenstein.
Tuttenstein was
one of
the
my
official
faves.
cartoon series of the Brendan Fraser Mummy movies.
Why did you bring that up?
But back on to the Brendan Fraser idea. I do like the idea that they would do that. Basically have their son be the main character specifically, and Brendan Fraser being either the retired explorer, or what was he again in the movies? He was
An
He was a
actor.
treasure hunter.
He was a treasure.
okay, yeah, basically, yeah, retired treasure hunter, and his son is just
Gimmick
wanting to
puppet.
be like him.
Gimmick puppet. Apparently, I see. According
Yeah.
to Phoenix things, I don't know what that it means, but okay.
This was a thing?
Yep.
Yep, Tuttenstein was a thing.
No, the cartoon.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
man.
yeah, that.
Is that
oh,
supposed to?
Yeah,
is that
the
supposed,
cartoon was.
Is that supposed to be Emhotep?
Yeah.
Why
It
is
is.
he? Why is he purple? I don't remember him being purple.
He's Goliath.
Because
Mummified.
fuck you, cartoons.
Pretty much.
He looks like he's about to snap his fingers and erase half the population. What the heck? Oh my god!
yeah.
Grimace.
I mean, they said death was only the beginning.
Let her go, Grimace. But yeah. Imagine that as a horror house.
A horror house.
A horror
really?
house. There'd be sand
Really?
everywhere. A mummy
You're
horror house.
going-
Whorehouse? What?
You're going with that. Oh god, you're better than that, dude. What the fuck?
No, not the cartoon series. A mummy themed horror house. I mean,
That went completely over your head, you bitch.
Yeah.
You said a whore house,
no, I did
not
not.
horror.
No, I
yes,
did not.
You did.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
Granted, a mummy.
None of us heard
Granted, a mummy
PR.
whorehouse I wouldn't have a problem with, but whatever. Anyway, we got a
Of
caller.
course you would, you fucking necrophiliac.
We got a caller. Riot. We got a Riot coming in as a caller. I'm bringing him in. Let me just stand by. All right. Riot, you're on Ants. What's up?
Nothing much as usual. I just wanted to make sure that I never saw the Mummy animated. All I saw is the movie itself, 1 and 2.
Excellent.
But I don't like the Weeboot version of it. That sucks.
Yeah, we all think it
No
sucks.
one liked. I'm surprised that the horror makeup show at Universal still uses that as an example for Hollywood makeup. Like, yeah, it's one of their properties, but everyone's like, "Has anyone seen the Mummy?" I don't blame you.
Well then again, to be fair, when it came to the Mummy movies, the makeup, even the remake, the makeup was pretty cool. I think some of the costuming was pretty cool.
Yeah.
You gotta
yeah.
admire some of the technical stuff with the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like look at This Island Earth, which was considered
I will say for the time, yeah, I will say for the time, but
like look at This Island Earth. Even for some reason despite it getting a cult following, the horror makeup shows still make fun of it. If you don't know what that is, Cruiser, it's the one. It's basically when they show that scene with the brain aliens and the claws. It was the movie that they watched on the Mystery Science Theater movie. But yeah, like one of the things that's really cool is that like just you look at that stuff that like horror movies, like even The Mummy, no matter what it is makeup is really cool to get those cool like looks of like having like years and years on you look like that. Like look at Boris Karloff when he was when I think there was a scene where he
Boris!
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
No, it's just that whenever I forgot what game it was, where like there are several characters because like it takes place in a Russian area or something like that, and there's several characters, and one of them is named Boris, and like there's a part where like several characters will say his name. There's one that says Boris because he's trying to like keep quiet. He's like Boris.
But anyway,
it's kind of ironic that two of the characters I know they're named Boris. Boris the animal from Men in Black and Boris from Bendy and the Machine.
Ah. Well, the thing was that like what, you don't remember Tommy Pickles' grandpa?
Also, Boris from Rocky and Bullwinkle.
I was gonna say Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Who had to keep walking 15 miles?
No, that's Lou. That's Lou. I'm talking about the other one.
That's Lou.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm talking about not Stu Pickles' dad.
Boris was
Dee Dee's dad.
was Tommy's grandfather on his mother's side.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Jew.
Back in the old country.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but like one of the things is that like what I liked was like there's a scene in the original Mummy where Boris Karloff was covered in makeup and I don't know if this is confirmed, but there's a shot of him looking like he's asleep, and he's actually asleep because he had to wait all this time for this makeup to go on, so he might be actually asleep from waiting.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be cool. I mean, that was a time when Universal makeup was like torture to wear.
And also not to mention the CGI effect from the 80s as well, because it's not that good, but it gets better. It gets better and better from this year.
Yeah, I mean,
well, it's because the makeup had to be good to make the CGI effects to look somewhat good, I guess.
Like that's the thing. Everybody said the Mummy and the princess in the remake actually did have a good costume, and it just is crazy. Actually, I think it was nominated for an Academy Award actually, which is pretty interesting because they like to get. But yeah, like with Mummy, it's just crazy. I like to see there. A little fun fact here. Have you been on the Mummy roller coaster, Jay Phoenix?
No, I already went to the other roller coasters that kinda not screaming for. Some roller coasters I like are fun to scream, but some of them, nope, I just had to bend down and not to scream.
Dude, it's like the best roller coaster in Universal. It's like it's amazing. Cruiser can vouch for me on that. You can agree with me on that, right?
But depends on what you want.
You shut
because
up.
I think Velocicoaster's amazing.
Right. Anyway, yeah, I was gonna say because my dad used to work on that, helped build the ride.
What I mean is it depends on what you want. Do you want a spectacle or do you want thrills? Because those are two different things.
Yeah, that's exactly. I agree with Cruiser on that one.
Yeah, it's very successful.
I agree with Cruiser on that one too because it has a theme on it too.
Yeah, theme of shitting your pants. Anyway, yeah. Thank you for joining us tonight, Jay Phoenix. So, thanks. Hope to hear from you soon. Anyway, yeah. So let's get on with the last piece of news we got here. Doctor Strange. Kuma, don't scare me like that. Anyway, Emma, you look like what? You look like Wade in Kim Possible.
What's the pitch, Wade?
That is really like, dude, like that is your Halloween costume for this year.
Wade from Kim Possible.
I feel like how Ned says this in Far From Home. The one in the chair, the guy in the chair.
That was Homecoming, but yeah.
No, he says it in all of them.
Oh yeah, he does say it all. I'm his guy in the chair. Forgot about that.
Yeah, like whenever he tries to introduce himself, he goes like, "I'm basically the guy in the chair." Which I love the guy that plays him.
Dude, yeah, I forgot his name. I mean, I like how he's wearing how he can master wearing that wig the entire time because the guy's actually bald, I think.
Right? When I seen him in interviews, I was really just going like, "Damn."
Yeah, Ned's actor.
It's really hard to tell that he's bald.
Yeah, it's he is bald, man. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Like, so we got news on the next Doctor Strange movie, Multiverse of Madness. This isn't anything too huge. It's just the runtime. So, like I said, this year we had a lot of movies coming out here: Morbius, Thor: Love and Thunder, and I can't think of any. I know there's other Marvel movies coming out, but yeah. But this one seems to be the one that everybody's looking forward to the most, namely because of its continuation to Spider-Man. And
not just that, but its continuation to like open up the Marvelverse.
The multiverse, yeah. And of course, we got our recent news last year that Professor X is returning and being played by Sir Patrick Stewart. I almost said Patrick Harris. Oh my god.
That would be
Neil Patrick Harris, man. I mean, why not Bill Murray?
No lie, that would be a very interesting and very funny take on Professor X with Neil Patrick Harris.
Well, why not? I mean, I'm friggin'
because I could see him being serious, but I couldn't take him serious.
Why not? We got Bill Murray coming in one of the movies. Anyway.
But Bill Murray is known for being in some serious things. When I see Neil Patrick Harris, I can't like. It's not that I can't take him serious. It's just that most of the time, Neil Patrick Harris usually just makes me laugh because most of the comedies he's in,
a little side
he does
note,
pretty good. Excellent.
A little side note here to anybody there. I remember when Neil Patrick Harris was announced to play Count Olaf, and me and my dad were skeptical, and then we saw the series of Unfortunate Events series, and then we looked at it and just said, we're just never going to learn, aren't we? We're never going to learn that we shouldn't doubt Neil Patrick Harris. I mean, let's face it, he was the only good thing in the Smurfs movie. Anyway, I'm
he was a good Spider-Man too.
What?
He was a good Spider-Man too.
What was he, Spider-Man?
He was the voice of Spider-Man in the TV series that MTV had.
Oh yeah, that's right. See, even he was a Marvel character. Why wasn't he in Far From Home? I mean, No Way Home.
Don't know, and honestly, it's a shame that they ended the series after just one season because it ended with him giving up playing Spider-Man, the character. Peter Parker's done playing. He's done being Spider-Man. He takes his costume and throws it into the ocean.
I gotta see that sometime. Anyway,
well, he's lending his voice to being other characters in other cartoons or other heroes as well too.
Dude, Neil, when will you stop impressing me? Anyway, Emma, so let's talk about this. So we got a runtime for it, and it was actually posted in this image that you can see in the Ants chat. We got a 2 hour and 28 minute runtime. I love this image, by the way, of the Illuminati. And how you can clearly see what is Professor X in the middle. Xavier, whatever you want to call him, I don't know.
Yeah.
But my question is, who the hell else they're gonna get? Like,
Black Bolt.
Black Bolt is obviously gonna be in there. Yeah,
a variant of Tony Stark, and there is rumors.
I could see Reed Richards.
I'm highly saying rumors.
What?
Reed Richards.
Yeah, you can see him. You can actually see him. You can see him.
One.
He's the guy on the far left. You can see the Fantastic Four logo on his chest. It's very faint, but you can actually see it. He's in the far left.
There's a extremely big rumor I am taking I would take with a massive grain of salt.
Yeah, man.
That RDJ may reprise his role as Tony Stark just for that for the Illuminati.
That is going to be a very bold claim there.
That's why I'm saying I take it with a giant grain of salt.
even if so, it could probably just be a small cameo for the.
I see it more as a cameo
Yeah,
than
man.
a regular thing.
Like just for him being in those just scenes that involve them.
Bear in mind also, this was an image that was posted on the Marvel Hub. It's not pretty much official. It might
A Marble Hub.
the Marvel Hub.
You said marble.
No, I did not.
Yes, you
Dude,
did.
you keep mishearing words, and it's really kind of getting John. It's like when I told Juan to back me up, and you heard, well, okay, that was a real thing, but like whatever. Anyway, let's.
Or when you said you didn't want to have a mass debate, I'll never forget that one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm taking
never
it with
gonna-
a giant grain of salt because it is a rumor.
The possibilities are endless.
However, Tony Stark is part of the Illuminati.
Yeah.
It honestly is not the Illuminati without Tony Stark.
You think?
Whether they go with the variant or they go
Even so, they
has to
necessarily
be-
don't need to like have to show everyone that's in the Illuminati.
I'm just
necessarily.
I'm gonna say up front that it is probably gonna, if they do show it, it's going to be a variant because like with the world of the Tony Stark we got in this world, I could not really see him much as being part of the Illuminati, as he's kind of more of a fast talker and that kind of thing. But like,
we'll see. Also,
and really on how much they've like build up like how his death made this significant thing around the world as well too, and how it affected people. Just seeing him being brought back to life, just to be onto here, it's like going,
if
they say
that comic books,
yeah, that's comic books though. That's comic books.
This is a comic. These are comic book movies.
No, they're not. They're inspired by them. They're not following legit rules.
And also considering that we are getting an Ironheart series.
oh yeah, I can't wait for Ironheart.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be like the actual like series and everything legit because like in their alternate worlds and everything because the movie universe is legit part of their Marvel Infinite Universes and it is legit universe 1.9999999999999 like legit. That's what it is.
I'm actually looking forward to that Ironheart series. I like Ironheart. She's really cool.
Reverdy Williams is what I think is her real name.
What I want to know is if they might do a fourth season of Daredevil.
Maybe. I mean,
I've heard rumors, so those rumors have been going on for a long time.
Yeah. We still need to show him Far From No Way Home, man.
Well, what I want to do is I want to get the box set when that comes out, all 3 movies.
Should we tell him?
What?
It's not just 3 movies anymore.
Really?
How many is it now? It's kind of more like 8 now.
8 Spider-Man movies with what's his name? Tom Holland?
Should we spoil it for him?
No,
dude, you're just gonna have to see it. Let's just put it like this. I mean, if he hasn't figured it out yet, it's kind of.
I know Aunt May dies.
It's not that.
Okay, Cruz, let me just come clean here. Did you read the Wikipedia synopsis of the entire movie?
No.
And how did you know Aunt May dies?
I watched a review, and before the guy gave a spoiler warning, before I could hit stop, he said that.
Oh my god, I was about to say if I was worried. When I said I was worried for a second, I thought you were going to say, I thought you were going to shout, she dies! All right, we'll talk about it later, but yeah. Anyway, if you want to watch the 3, fine, but then let's just put it like this way. If you watch the 3, you're gonna go like, oh. But anyway, let's move on. Let's move on to the
I love that.
Let's move on there. We're gonna be right back here as we take it down to 2 minutes of controversy. We'll be right back.
What's going on, people? This is Cruiser with 2 minutes of controversy, and today we're going to be talking about a controversy involving a now defunct band, Snot. See, here's the thing. Limp Bizkit's actually going to be going on tour soon, and they actually are going to have a rapper on there who also has that name. However, his name is spelled with the $sign rather than an actual S. Well, this band Snot came out back in the late 90s and made a huge splash in the metal scene. They had a successful stint on Ozfest, and then suddenly, a few months after that, the singer dies in a car crash. It was very tragic. And the band got together with some of their singer friends and released a tribute album for him. And then that was the end of Snot. Until 2002, when they released this live album in tribute of him. And that was that. Now, Limp Bizkit's Fred Durst, the singer, was featured on that tribute album. And here we are, 21 years later, this guy takes this rapper, Snot, again with the $sign, out on tour. And the guitarist and founding member of the band, Mikey Doling, was pissed. He was angry. He was saying, look, I didn't mind this rapper kid at first, but now he's in our lane. He's going on tour with one of our friends. And Fred, we were friends. We shared dressing rooms together. We shared stages together. We had drinks together. And you do this? So, and now my personal thought on this is pretty petty. Okay, it is. Because your band has not been active for 21 years. Okay, if you want this attention, reunite Snot. I've been wanting to see a reunion of this for a long time. If you're not going to do that, then you have no right to complain, dude. It's been 21 years. Get over it.
A is for apple, B is for banana. I don't know where I'm going with this joke. All right, so welcome back, everybody, to another Nerdy Talk Show. So we got one other little bonus thing here. I apologize for holding this out here. Jablonski, as you know, last week was talking about the Toonami special, and he wanted to continue a quick talk about it. So, Jablonski, I'll be giving you the floor. Oh, wait, hold on. I'll be giving you the floor. You go quick, and then we'll go on.
Okay, so as I mentioned last week, the immersion event for Toonami's 25th anniversary was a two-parter. Part 1 came out last week, and yesterday Part 2 came out. And it's weird, but at the same time, all I can really say is Toonami's finally home. Because with this story, we got a new set. Well, I wouldn't say new as new, because the Absolution has returned. However, how they did it was extremely weird. Essentially, it's an upgraded ship, and it came back via time travel. And so now they've left the Forge behind and are back on the Absolution. It looks almost exactly the same, except it's with their current style. It's not like the original where it was a cartoony kind of spaceship. This one's a lot more realistic looking and a lot more grittier and detailed.
So is the original Tom there, or is
No, it's okay. So the Tom stuff is
beyond
a little bit complicated.
Yeah.
1 and 4 were killed by the Intruder.
Who is the Intruder still at large? First of all.
No, the Intruder is dead.
Okay, he's dead. Yeah, it's been a while.
He got blown by essentially a nuke.
Jeez.
Two got destroyed, but came back in 3.
But what are your thoughts on the Absolution returning?
I'm okay with it, honestly, just because it's a classic.
Oh yeah, the Absolution is definitely a classic one.
It was not something I was expecting, because, like they mentioned in the special, it was destroyed 19 years ago.
Yeah, I kind of felt like you mentioned it, a possibility of it coming back like last time.
I might have mentioned it.
Yeah, you did. I think.
But
You said that was a possibility, but don't take my word for every word.
But yeah, but at this point we got, like I said, it's home. The whole show is back. Tom, Sarah, the Absolution, all there. And like I said last time, the only thing I would love for them to bring back is the in-flight movie. Because thematically, when they go into hyperspace, they'd normally show a movie. So like they've done it a couple, like they haven't really done an in-flight movie, but they have done movies on the recent incarnation of the show of Toonami for Halloween. I want to say it was either last year or the year before. They showed Batman: The Long Halloween in its entirety.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, I'm glad it's so basically. Is that all the parts that they're going to be doing? Is there going to be like more?
Yep, that's all the parts. It was only a two-parter.
Fair enough, easy.
And with that, we also got a new logo.
Oh yeah, the colorful one, which I
like it.
I didn't have time to put it on here, so yeah.
You're fine. I like it.
Cruiser, you looking mad?
It's stylized, but it's modern also.
Cruiser looks mad, like he's going to kill me.
No, if anything, I was just reading something.
So I bought something. So I bought something useless this week. As you know, I keep this mannequin on here just to help me out with making human poses. So I went to Walmart, or no, it was Michael's, and I found a smaller variant.
You got clothes for it.
What? So I found a smaller variant of the male thing, and this thing barely does shit. Like I can't even.
Well, actually, you know what? Kuma might be actually onto something.
Well, Evan, they're not alive. You know that, right?
No, well, I know that, but like I meant pose wise. Like look at this. I can't.
What is it supposed to do?
It's supposed to model. Like look, I can make it do this. This is the full one here, and I can make it do this. Come on.
Evan, you make it sound like the moment you take it out of the box or something like that, it's supposed to start doing flips for you or something.
Why would you change my words around like that, you jackass?
What? You legit just said like it doesn't do much. Like.
Yes, I was trying to explain what I meant, and then you interrupted me. For example...
No, that's not what I mean. They're not supposed to do much. That's what they're meant for.
Again,
like, I'm trying to...
I'm trying to explain it. So look, like here's the deal. This is my regular mannequin. I can make him do this. I can make him like sit down like this easily. You guys are following me, right? He's saying like,
I mean, it's you. You have a stick up your ass.
Okay, guys, really, I'm trying to make a point. You know what? Never mind. No,
I know what you're saying.
Fuck it. Never mind.
As
yeah, thank you. God, guys, come on. Anyway. That was all the news for the night. Cruiser's got his guitar. Jablonski had a way of killing out more time.
Yep.
Okay.
So much that I had to get more liquor for it. So yeah, what are you gonna do?
Who's ready for an impromptu game night?
Oh boy, I will not be held responsible for what happens.
Am I going to have...
I will 100% be responsible for what happens. I don't give a shit.
You can stare at my genitals. I like how me and Cruz are the only one who knows the context of that. I watched it twice this week, by the way.
Evan, guess what?
Chicken butt.
Here's a cookie.
You said the line. You said the line. You said the line wrong.
I don't give a damn. You
have a cookie.
I don't give a damn.
Yeah, we used to. Okay. Second of all, that's only aimed at Cruiser, but I appreciate the cookie. Thank you very much. I got Mozart creamy alcohol there. So, Jablonski, what are we gonna do?
We are going to have our audience realize how much of a sick, twisted bunch we are.
We're going to hell.
We're gonna laugh at.
We're already going to hell. What do you mean?
I live in Florida.
We're all already in hell. We're once we die, we'll just say, okay, it was time served.
Hey, Jablonski.
Yep.
What the fuck are we doing?
We are playing Cards Against Humanity.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be something worse. Okay, that's fine.
No, but if we wanted to watch something, do something worse, we would watch your crap.
No, I agree with it. No, I agree with him. I mean, like my work is crap. So yeah. Anyway, I mean, have you seen Hoof Rock?
Yeah, where's the new episode, Heather?
Working on a jackass. Maybe I'd have more time if you didn't invite me to places. Anyway, so let's go on here. So we all know what cards. I'm not gonna even explain the rules of Cards Against Humanity. I don't give a shit. You get a czar and you have to choose a card, and everybody has to answer the question with the card.
Are we doing the website?
Yeah, no, we're gonna
have your XYZZY. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And yes, I feel really comfortable that Kuma has the stream running in the background, which means he's clearly going to see my screen share.
Well, I'm gonna be what? What do you mean your screen share? Wait, yeah, because you're gonna be showing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sharing my end of the thing. Well, I might as well get my Mozart chocolate cream. I was gonna save it to kill Cruiser with, but I might as well drink it here. So yeah.
I got me Suntory Whiskey Toki.
Here's to you guys. Here's to you, three bastards.
Let's go with and I am picking the.
Oh, that's really good.
And I'll try not to. Okay, I'm not going to do any of the political packs.
This is the second one I've had today. It's 17% alcohol.
Yeah, do the more kinky and raunchy ones.
Oh, absolutely.
I should want a pack of this shit. This stuff is good, man. It tastes like Bailey's. It tastes like Bailey's, only it's not. Okay. I don't know, maybe I'm trying to knock me out.
Okay, so don't we need a link or something?
I drew
Yes, I'm setting it up.
Yeah, he's setting it up right now.
Hey, check it out. I drew this today.
Nice.
I like how Kuma's the only one impressed. Okay, thank you very much. I'm actually going to an art shop tomorrow that my dad told me to go to get some stuff, and he said he'd recommend to me. But that's a side trip. But anyway.
Oh, hey. Also, the other thing...
Is there a link?
Fine, I'm getting it set.
You're still setting it.
Okay.
Also, the thing... Y'all know how I said I'm going to be going to Washington?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's going to be during the Matt Hill thing, so I'll have some cool stuff to talk about during that as well, too.
All right, we can talk about it in the first half. That's April 10th, everybody. Join us when we interview Matt Hill, the voice of Ed on Ed, and Eddie, and Captain N, and Soren. And as I said before, much like every other Canadian actor, if not everyone on MLP, was in at least one Gundam series.
So.
And a couple of Nickelodeon shows.
Yeah.
Including that one about the sumo.
So do you guys want to open
Cruiser, if you bring up Super Duper Sumos during this interview, I swear to God, I'm going to boot you across my house.
I am, but I have a legit question about it.
What were you thinking?
No.
Careful, that hurts.
For real.
What?
Matt Hill is actually quite the health nut. He is a marathon runner. So with that being said, did it kind of bother him having to play a character that celebrates obesity?
I don't know if I like how that's your first question. I'm like, amongst others, about a group of sumos that power up by shoving their asses against each other.
Okay.
Never said it was my first question. Just a question.
Ah, there you go, touche. He's over here.
I'll be posting it into the ants chat. Now I can do it one of two ways. We can either actually, you know what? How much time we got left? 45 minutes.
Yeah, about 45.
You want me to unleash the beast into the general, have it be first come first serve to get like a couple more players, or do you want to?
No, we're just gonna do this.
No, it's just gonna be us.
I'm not gonna drag other people into this.
Okay.
That will have more control over the answers. What?
In the search games.
Wait, what?
There is no search games, dude. It takes us to...
It says identification code, if provided, must be between 8 to 100 characters.
Yeah, it's just giving us nickname and then optional identification
you click
code.
set. You click set. You don't do the...
We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to put us on the technical difficulty stream for a little bit. I just say, the important game has been disabled. So do I just wait?
Hold on.
Evan is my. We got JJ Doodles. Come on, I said to be creative. Tong Thong. Evan is my bitch, and Strubkle. I am Strubkle. I'm gonna assume Evan is my bitch is Cruiser. Tong Thong is Kuma, and JJ Doodles is Jablonski.
Yep.
So
All right. Let the bullshittery begin.
we're in trouble.
And I am the czar.
Oh, you're the czar.
Here we go. The first one is my fellow.
Oh dear Lord.
My fellow, Americans.
Before this decade is out, we will have blank on the moon. Please, you must please me.
Oh my God! I had the perfect card, but there
Yeah,
was
me
one
too.
request. There was one request Evan said that we couldn't do, and I have the card to do it.
Wait, Kuma, do you have your monitor in the background off?
I'm not looking at it.
I hope not. I'm watching.
You know what? I'm just gonna.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Okay, dude, come on. All right, go on.
My fellow Americans, before this decade is out, we will have black people on the moon. We, before this decade is out, we will have Cards Against Humanity on the moon. We will have ghosts on the moon.
Well, none of those were really funny except for one that was kind of accurate, but yeah.
Yeah.
So Cruiser, which one makes you laugh?
That one.
Black people on the moon.
Interesting.
I am now
the card czar.
I'm the car czar.
Because I knew that was the one Jablonski was talking about.
Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm going straight to hell. How long should we play this, by the way? Until about 9:45 is okay?
Sounds about right.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, babe, I'm gonna have to do it twice. Oh, babe, your burps smell like. They smell like. I need to know what you all are smelling like. Please give me an answer. What do they smell like? Oh my God.
Dude, that's Tommy Wiseau.
What?
Dude, that's Tommy
It's Tommy
Wiseau.
I can't. Oh, hi, babe. Your buffs smell like. I forgot to change the screen, and when Cruiser was the czar, he basically had all these non-contextual answers.
You could just have it just as all of us.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Hold on, I gotta get the. I gotta go to the.
Well, it just shows that screen. It just shows that screen, and
I'm just gonna.
if you're looking at mine, look, you don't really see much.
Well, dude, I don't have Discord in front of me right now, so just whatever. Let's just continue working here. Work with me on
I'm
this.
trying to select a card and nothing's happening.
You're supposed to hit confirm selection.
Yeah, it doesn't highlight.
You click the card.
Yes, I click the card. It shrinks back. I go to confirm selection. It's not open.
Huh. Weird. Oh, it's probably because for some reason it showed the other cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, Evan, pick one.
Oh, I gotta choose one.
Yes.
All right.
Guess there's a time
Oh,
limit.
babe, your buffs smell like 3.7 billion years of evolution. Oh, babe, your buffs smell like. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because you stalled.
Yeah, because Cruiser
there's
was.
a time limit.
Cruiser, come on.
There's a time limit.
Thank you,
Yes,
Cruiser.
there is.
Thank
Hey
you.
guys, welcome to Chili's. Would you like to start the day off with blank? Everyone that played this game with me knows how I roll. So
I should probably hide my answers here so everybody can see it. Hold on, let me just.
You can barely see anything on it.
No, I'm just doing it for the
Oh,
surprise.
teacher.
I'm doing it for the surprise of the viewers.
All right, better make it quick.
This should be This should be a real game show.
It would be canceled by the first commercial break.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
that one.
fuck yeah.
It's like that one Australian show that was canceled mid-broadcast.
Yeah.
Gotta choose. They really should have
Make
the
it
time.
quick.
They really should have the time limit displayed. What?
You too slow.
No, wait. I got kicked out. What the fuck?
You're
You got
idle, I
kicked?
guess.
You're idle. Yeah.
What?
You weren't doing anything on screen.
I picked a card. Hold on a
Hey
second.
guys, welcome to Chili's.
We'll be
Would you
right
like to
back,
start
lady.
off now
We'll be
with-
right back, everybody. Hold on.
about pizza, all about pizza. Pizza, 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 pizza. This is the pizza song. This is the pizza song. I said that this is the pizza song. When I sing a pizza with lots of pizza, then you know you heard the pizza song. Pizza song, it's a pizza song. Pizza song, pizza, pizza. I sing a pizza, yeah, yeah. 'Cause it's a song of a pizza, yeah, yeah. Hey, there you pizza song. You claim the glories of pizza song. When it looks like a pizza, smells like a pizza, then you know you heard a pizza song. Bum, bum, bum. Hey, DJ, pizza, pizza song about pizza. I love a pizza song about pizza. Pizza is pizza when you make it up. Then you let it cool down and eat.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, for me being an idiot there. Okay, where were we? Wait, what do I do?
Wait, why'd you click card?
I can't click anything.
Did you sign the spectator?
No?
Oh, it's probably because it's in the middle of a round.
Okay, maybe that way.
And it just kicked me out too. Let's see.
For some reason, this is not working. Is there a way you can shut off the time limit, dude?
Why don't you just stop the game?
Okay,
Yeah.
let's just redo the preferences. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
This is the pizza song. The pizza pizza song. This is the song about pizza, all about pizza. Pizza, 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 pizza. This is the pizza song. This is the pizza song. I said that this is the pizza song. When I sing a pizza with lots of pizza, then you know you heard the pizza song. Pizza song, it's a pizza song. Pizza song, pizza, pizza.
No.
Okay, here we go. I'm the czar. Why is Brett so sweaty? Prom date. Prom date. The white cards played this round are Arg. Why is Brett so sweaty? An unwanted pregnancy. Why is Brett so sweaty? Two midgets shitting in a box. Why is Brett so sweaty? Licking big butts and not being able to lie
Read
about
that
it.
again.
Read that again, dumbass.
Licking big butts and not...
Read it again.
Why is Brett so sweaty? Licking big butts and not being able to lie about
Oh my god,
Are you just
you're
not
an
able
idiot.
to read?
Liking.
Liking.
Oh, I thought I said okay.
Wow.
You need to get your eyes checked, sir.
I actually
And
really did.
Koopa's supposed to be the stoned one.
I actually really need to do that. I'm choosing the most realistic one, so I'm choosing an unwanted pregnancy.
That was mine.
Just like me.
All right.
Okay, my turn.
No,
Okay,
this
coming to
wait.
it
Oh,
says okay, coming to Broadway this season. Blank the musical.
Mine wins. Mine absolutely wins.
Oh boy.
I don't know whether or not this is going to be a good one or like in bad taste, but okay.
Okay, Phantom of the Opera, the musical,
That's already
coming to Broadway this season. Kanye West, the
Who
musical,
chose Kanye West?
coming to Broadway this season. Queefing the musical.
I don't know who chose Kanye West, but
Kanye friggin'
you chose Queefing over Kanye West. Come on,
There's a
man.
musical of Kanye West. There has to be a song about
Dude,
fish
you
sticks.
really chose that over Kanye West? Come on.
Arby's. We have like Let's see what you fuckers come up with.
Oh, you got to do it like the commercials too.
Okay, fine.
All right. Arby's.
Okay.
We have daddy issue.
Okay.
Arby's. We have Ebola. Arby's. We have white privilege.
Oh my god, dude, I said to keep it clean.
Dude, there's no such thing as a clean game. in
There is no
Cards
such thing as
Against
clean in Cards Against Humanity, my friend. I am. Oh boy.
Alright, but if this gets too crazy, I'm ending the stream. Let's go. You chose white privilege? Come on, man. And
Oh, come on.
really, man?
All right, my turn. Honey, mommy and daddy love you very much, but apparently mommy loves blank more than she loves daddy.
Oh my god. Alright.
Ah, fuck it.
Try to choose.
Honey, Mommy and Daddy love you very much, but apparently Mommy loves braiding 3 penises into a Twizzler more than she loves Daddy. But apparently Mommy loves clearing a bloody path through Walmart with the scimitar more than she loves Daddy.
Chose that one. I think we already know who the winner is at that point because basically the last and the first one are the same damn. Yeah.
What's a scimitar?
It's a Arabian sword that's like curved as a sword.
What is George W. Bush thinking about right now?
Oh, damn it. I don't have a card for this one.
Your mother.
The card for this one.
Your mother and how the mission was never accomplished.
Condoleezza Rice's real name is not really about rice.
I know that. Oh my god! I just broke the little dummy. I just broke my little dummy. It just fell apart.
Oh, I feel bad.
Oh my god! What is George Bush thinking about? Smallpox blankets. Some of the best rappers in the game. None of these are really that good.
How dare you?
I'm choosing this one.
Oh.
Well, Kuma, you said yourself. You said.
That wasn't mine though. Mine was the abortion-tron.
I'm actually really surprised that wasn't yours, because that would have been a good callback.
What ended my last relationship?
Oh my god.
I feel like this would be something about you, where this could fit in somewhere in your life.
More than you can possibly imagine.
Let's see it. What ended my last relationship? Kurt Cobain's death. What ended my last relationship? YouTube comment.
Is that a reference?
Homoerotic volleyball. Okay. I'm gonna go with this one.
Yes.
Sadly enough, that homoerotic volleyball bonchage was kind of correct, but except without the volleyball. But yeah.
Look, Evan, just because we slept together doesn't mean I have a thing for you.
Yeah, I know. We did sleep together. We didn't fuck, but whatever. Like, everybody keeps getting that sick mind cruiser. I mean, why is everybody thinking the
Okay, this one's gonna be interesting. Wake up, America! Christmas is under attack by secular liberals and their. I'm just asking questions.
Oh, damn. I had a card that related to Christmas. Damn. Let's go with it.
Oh my god. Yoda's not a turtle.
Wake up, America. Christmas is under attack by secular liberals and their three-way with my wife and Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh my god. I'm assuming we got all the.
Wake up, America. Christmas is under attack by secular liberals and they're being young and in love in New York City.
That doesn't even make sense in a context of sentence.
Wake up, America. Christmas is under attack by secular liberals and they're masturbating Yoda's leathery turtle penis. I'm Ben Shapiro when I get turned on by a green M&M.
Oh, shots fired. Fuck that guy. All right.
And so does my friend Ted. So does my friends Ted Cruz and Tucker Carlson.
Pick a damn
Oh, I can go. Yes.
This one just because of the voice made it funnier.
You did. You ran out of time.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
It was originally okay.
Hey,
it was
I'm Connor's dad, but you can call me Mr. Blake. Hey kids, I'm Connor's dad, but you can call me Mr. Port Life Choices. But you can call me Mr. Funky-Fied Alien from the Planet Groovinus.
The last one kind of makes sense.
But you can call me Teenage Pregnancy.
That would make sense.
Sorry,
It's either
Port Life Choices.
the first or the second one. Yeah.
Oh god damn it!
Really? The last one makes so much sense.
They both made so much sense.
Yeah, they did.
I legit
actually.
see someone saying teenage pregnancy
Black?
to a bunch of
Okay,
kids.
let's see here.
Poor life
Okay,
choices.
hold on. Here we
though.
go. After blacking out during New Year's Eve, I was awoken by... I'm really afraid of this. I'm really afraid of this. I'm already got a ticket to... Okay. After blacking out during New Year's Eve, I was awoken by Mall Santa. A vague fear... After blacking out New Year's Eve, I was woken by a vague fear of something called... Oh my god. ISIS. I was awoken by an alternate history where Hitler was gay, but he still killed all those people. I chose this one because it was just too unrealistic and funny.
Son of a bitch.
You my bitch.
Okay, I'm the czar now. You know what's like really funny when you think about it?
Just because it's gonna be funny hearing Cruiser say this.
Yeah.
You know what's like funny when you think about it? A choir of angels descending from the sky and jizzing all over that sweater. You know what's really funny when you think about it? Dumping Mountain Dew Baja Blast over my gorgeous natural titties. You know what's really funny when you think about it? A three-way with my wife and Shaquille O'Neal. Yeah, we did this.
It's still funny. I don't know who keeps choosing it, but... Really?
Oh, bitch.
It's because you're fat, isn't it?
Yeah. I never truly
Because I like
understood.
titties.
I never truly understood blank until I encountered blank.
Pick two.
First one will be read in order. So first one will go first, second one goes second.
Oh my god. This is going to be...
I think mine sounds pretty okay.
Okay.
God, the implications of mine. Okay, here's one. Oh my god, the implications of what I am choosing.
I never truly understood the Amish until I encountered murder. I never truly understood going too far with science and bad things happening until I encountered David Bowie flying in on a tiger made of lightning. I never truly understood my black ass until I encountered small town.
Oh my god!
Okay, this one.
Oh my god! Baby, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, baby. Oh
Evan,
my!
we are so proud of you.
Oh my god! I'm gonna be losing my girlfriend by the end of this night. Man. My god, I hate you guys.
I was gonna say you should don't have it like that. Just have it as us. Just like don't share the screen. Just have it.
Well,
as
he's
us so
the one that. Well, technically,
to see our reactions. No one cares what about seeing our cards or anything.
Well, whatever. I don't know what they. Oh my god, I can't switch back and forth. Anyway, go on.
We are so proud of you, Evan.
Oh my god! Blank killed Kenny.
Who's the czar?
Me.
Okay.
Pick a card, hurry. Oh my god! Seppuku killed Kenny.
Seppuku.
Oh my god! The Boy Scouts of America killed Kenny.
Oh
my god! Republicans. Oh damn! They all sound really funny.
The Boy Scouts of America.
Yeah, the Boy Scouts of America.
They're not even a thing anymore.
Bitch.
Oh my god, they're not even a thing anymore. Anyway, go on.
Whoa.
Oh, come on. Who blasphemies and bubbles at the center of all infinity, whose name no lips dare speak aloud, and who gnaws hungrily at the inconceivable inhabited chambers of all time beyond time?
Unlighted chambers beyond time.
Yeah, sorry, my screen is kind of getting...
I'm just picking a card.
Any card. What remains of my penis? Infinity. I'm choosing the Kool-Aid man. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
You my bitch.
I am the czar. What's a girl's best friend?
My
Oh,
God.
God.
I'm bad.
All right.
Okay, what's a girl's best friend? How great of a blowjob Jesus could get. A bleached asshole or pulling out. Just because it makes so much sense.
Really? Who is she with? Who is she with?
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's like.
God. I chose mine. Right.
Oh dear Lord.
Maybe it's Mike. I like how these two people chose like a freak.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Mike Pence. Maybe it's Barack Obama.
I'm a grown-ass man.
Pixelated. Maybe it's pixelated Bukkake.
Yeah. Okay, we got 3
It would have
minutes.
been better. It would have been better if it was Joe Biden.
3 minutes.
Oh my God.
Okay, go on.
What keeps you warm during the cold, cold winter?
We got 3 minutes. What keeps you warm during the cold, cold winter?
What keeps you warm during the cold, cold
First
winter?
one's clearly
The
like
inevitable heat death of the universe.
that one makes sense. That one makes sense, actually.
What keeps me warm
I
during
wish-
the
I wish
cold,
I could-
cold winter?
I retract
the
mine.
The weed elemental who gets everyone.
I
Who
wonder
gets
which one
everyone
he's
high.
going to choose.
What that about do?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, bitch.
All right. Let's go.
Someone has been warmed up that way.
Me and Jablonski are the only ones who don't have 5 points.
Oh, baby. Oh, come on. I already did this one. Okay. Oh, babe, your bubs smell like... Your bubs smell like Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. Mark. Your burps smell like itchy pussy. Your entire marmot tablet. I can't pronounce it. My ugly. Yep, I'm just doing that for the sake of Tommy Wiseau. Yeah. 2 minutes remain, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna say 2 more.
Okay. All right. What's the latest bullshit that's troubling this quaint fantasy town?
What isn't? Any one of these answers could work.
I feel bad.
The Force.
Okay. What's the latest bullshit that's troubling this quaint
Oh,
fantasy town?
come on.
Brown people. The Force or Nicolas Cage?
I think Nicolas Cage is the funniest one. I don't...
Yeah, I'll
That
go with
could-
that one.
Yeah!
Nicolas Cage is quite troubling.
Nicolas Cage is like a national nuisance, so yeah. All right, one more.
I'm a bitch. I'm a lover. I'm a child. I'm a blank.
Pick.
I'm a bitch. I'm a lover. I'm a child. I'm climbing a telephone pole and becoming one with the T-Mobile network. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That one actually
An
rhymes.
erection-
That actually rhymes in the song. I'm a bitch. I'm a lover. I'm a child. I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger.
An erection that lasts longer than 4 hours. I'm gonna have to actually go with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Ah, damn.
Oh, look at that. I won.
It actually does work.
I won.
It does work.
Damn.
Thank you, everybody. I won Cards Against Humanity. You may now rule.
The guy who didn't want to play won.
I never said I didn't. When did I say I didn't want to play? I just felt like myself.
You look like you just did not want to do this at
No,
all.
no. Honestly, I did. That's just like the reason why I look like this is because I only got like 3 hours of sleep last night. That's why. Yesterday I had to do an event for my dad, and it was like what? Yeah, I had to wake up early at like 4 a.m. just to go to this hotel to to shoot photography for him. Anything from Mater Southeast. Good drywall. We made the website. Me and Annette actually got praise at that place for the website we did. It was crazy.
Nice.
Yeah, it was nice. It was a lot of fun. Cruiser.
Yes.
If you were let's play pretend. You are the owner of a factory that specializes in making.
Are we done here? For
yeah, we're done. Yeah, we're done. It's 45.
Yeah, let's stop the...
Cruiser, you are the owner of a factory that specializes in making coleslaw. What would your brand be called?
I don't know, because I don't really like coleslaw.
What would your brand be called?
It would be called Slaw This.
Slaw This. Top and Bell is slaw. Dude, I want to see like a slaw parody. It's just called Slaw. Why not? We got Night of the Living Bread, so why not?
Yeah, that was an episode of Bump in the Night, wasn't it?
No, it was an actual parody movie. It was called Night of the Living Bread. I think it was Bump in the Night.
Remember.
I don't remember, unfortunately. I may be wrong. That's the thing about the Night of the Living Dead trailer. Have you guys actually ever seen it?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, the number one question in the comment section. What's the name of this movie again? You'll know why if you see it. But like, I don't know. Would you? But yeah, I would totally like to see a Saw parody called Slaw. Hello.
Hello, everyone. I want to play a game.
Hello, Adam.
Would it just be someone kidnapping people and they have to like
all of their
eat
traps
a bunch
are
of coleslaw in order to get out of
all
traps?
of their traps are coleslaw related, except the twist is every single game involving coleslaw just doesn't have the idea of eating it. You have to
Wait, can it be instead that the punishment is that you have to eat it?
You don't like coleslaw either, do you?
Hell no. Who does? Why? It's
coleslaw's not that bad. It's just like it's okay.
It's disgusting.
Why not? Like, yeah, do you like egg rolls? It's basically filled with coleslaw. Why not?
No, it's not.
No, I don't like egg rolls either.
Yeah, me neither.
And don't compare egg rolls having that slop in it. How dare you?
You want to take care of the egg rolls, huh?
Yeah, I do. Egg rolls are amazing. They're better than the slop that coleslaw is.
Yeah, right. Right, sure. Whatever you say there.
How dare you?
I like coleslaw. I don't care what anybody says.
Egg rolls have been here for more than coleslaw's been around. I can bet you that.
Yeah, why not? Not there, I'll say that. But, like, anyway, the thing that, but yeah, you know, it's like you have to stuff the person who, the only way to get out of here is to put as much coleslaw as you can in your open wound.
This sounds more like a challenge for Double Dare.
It does kind of, what?
Yeah,
Double
I was gonna
Dare,
say
my
this,
God.
Yeah, this is more in the realms of, like, you know, TV.
Why not? I wouldn't be surprised if they made a
On
song.
your mark. Yes.
And slaw.
These two teams are trying to stuff all their open wounds with coleslaw. Who will be the winner on Double Dare 2000?
Oh man, there was
Filmer
a show that
Brony.
used
Oh
to
my
be
God,
on...
Filmer Brony's on here. Hey guys, how are you tonight? I'm great. I'm glad to. I know this guy. He's awesome. Filmer Brony, how you doing? Everybody say hi to Filmer Brony.
I just waved my damn hands.
I was about to say everybody. Kuma did, but not you guys.
Oh man, there was a show that used to be on G4. It was legit about how long you can last till you throw up. I forgot what it was called, but
I remember Jackass did a bit where in the movie Cool Hand Luke, Paul Newman eats 50 hard-boiled eggs without puking. They didn't think that was possible, so they decided to do this for themselves.
So wait, are they
only they encouraged puking?
Are they implying hard-boiled eggs are disgusting because they're really not that bad?
No, they're saying that they believe there's no way anybody could eat 50 hard-boiled eggs without throwing up.
You
And
can
they
stare at my
encourage-
genitals.
Evan, look, I know you like hot dogs, okay? You don't have
Yeah,
to be
so you
scared.
know, this is my new Twitch channel because my old one got suspended indefinitely due to community guideline strikes. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Strikes suck.
Uh-oh, what'd he do? Did he flash his nippies?
Cruiser, you flash your nippies like 3 times a year on the stream, so shut up.
Exactly. So how are we not off?
We keep telling you, you Cruiser, the one on the right does not look like Jesus. So yeah.
Don't tell him that.
Did I mention we're going to hell? Anyway, Emma.
We're already bound for there anyway.
I like to think
You
that
already
we're-
live in Florida.
I don't know. I like to think that we're living hell right now.
You live in Florida.
It could be worse. I could be living in New York.
Or Florida.
No, I'll take Florida over New York any day. Screw that place. I tried it. No. And I didn't even try the city. I was at Western New York.
That or Texas, where
and-
everything is ruined. That was a joke on Oversimplified. Then came the name. He was talking about the Civil War, and then when he said, "Then it all changed from a newer state that even back then was ruining everything." And it just shows Texas coming out, and he just shoots guns like, "Yeah!"
The stars at night are big and bright.
Speaking of G4, they've been through quite a lot in the past few months now, haven't they?
What?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard nothing.
They went on the whole gamers are sexist rant, and then the G4 actually backed up what they said. They lost so many subscribers that now they're doing skits that actually objectify women.
Filmer Brony says, "Since I missed half the stream, how was the interview with Matt Hill come along?"
We did not do that yet.
The interview is going to be on April 10th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there, be a trapezoid. It's good. He's really stoked to do it. He's a real nice guy. He's really happy, and we're having a good time. We're really looking forward to it. Seriously, be there or be a trapezoid. If you don't, then I'm going to
Out of the 3 Eds, which one did you really like?
Ed.
Yeah, same.
I like how I didn't even hesitate. It's just like, yeah, I know who it is. I've seen almost every episode of that show and can quote like half the series. Heck, one of my special talents is I can actually recite Stop Looking Ed from start to finish. I don't know if I can do it anymore, but I used to do that a lot. It was like crazy because I got one of those Game Boy Advance videos, and the only episode of Ed, Ed and Eddie on there was Stop Looking Ed.
Oh, so real quick, Oscars is
That wasn't
happening.
quick enough.
And only category I cared about, the animation, best animated feature. I'm not surprised that it won, but at the same time, I wish it didn't. Encanto.
All right.
Encanto.
Cool.
I like
Sweet.
it. What's wrong with Encanto? It was great.
It's not that there was anything wrong with it. It's just I thought
What were-
Mitchell's and the Machines were better, or was better.
Yeah, but Encanto was great. The music is good. People are still talking about it today. I mean, like,
But no, it's not about the music though. It's the animation.
the animation. Oh, was it specifically the animation or like best animated movie? I grew up watching Ed, Ed and Eddie. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, I got both DVDs of the only 2 seasons that were released.
Everything else is on HBO Max.
Yeah, no. Then again, I've seen every episode. I basically don't have anything there. The movie's on YouTube.
People are actually saying they wanted an Ed, Ed and Eddie reboot, but I guess Danny Antonucci
There's
has no
nothing.
intention.
There's nothing more they can do. There was actually something that actually brought up a good point. Someone made an Ed, Ed and Eddie reboot cartoon short, and it just shows Ed, Ed and Eddie trying to do a scam, right? And all the other people in the cul-de-sac are just on their smartphones. Eddie just walks away from the scam, and everybody else does, and then they all sit under a tree and they all bring out smartphones and just start texting. And that's the entire short.
Yeah, I feel like if you tried to do a modern day Ed and Eddie, nah.
I've seen Encanto multiple times, even in a theater. I haven't seen it in theater, but I've seen it multiple times, and it's beautiful. I mean, yeah, I can understand you being mad. I mean, the only other thing that could have been won Best Animated Feature was the Final 5. Welcome everybody to the Final Five. This is our final 5 moments of the stream where we talk about stuff and things and everything, all that stuff. Blah 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 blah. Is going to take all that stuff and all these old dang fools. I tell you that stuff right there is Boomhauer. We're going to talk about. We're going to start off with our first special guest, and our special guest tonight is Kuma the Sleepy. So Kuma the sombering sleepy jerk. Your time begins now.
Keep on. Yeah. No, yeah. Still basically doing more D&D stuff, trying to help out a little bit in that community as well too that I joined, that tried to do they're trying to make their own little Critical Role thing. But yeah, it's still cool being part of their community and helping out with them and everything. But I wish I could have been part of the cast to be part of the people playing, but nope, can't. But besides that, not much. Ow, fuck.
Is that your concluding words?
I guess so. I hit my hand and it hurt.
Thank you
So,
very,
yeah.
thank you very much, buddy. Thank you very much. And with that said, clef key. I should have just got Pokemon plushes and did an entire stream of us just saying that would be a horrible idea. Anyway, just put Klefki back on my mic, and then we'll move on to the Cancer Cruiser. So Cruz, your time begins now.
All right. Thanks to everyone who checked out my short little essay video about why we love Anthros. I was kind of proud of that one. Evan is still working on the next Hoof Rock, which is going to be the Friendship Games. I will be filming content here within the next couple of days for Park Geeks that I'm looking forward to. And I need to also get back to the silent listening party that Kuma and I were trying to do. And I'm also thinking about doing a few short videos and talking about what's it like working at a hospital. I can't give away a whole lot because, yeah, Jabosky could back me up on that one.
Mm-hmm.
You have to keep something a secret. But I just thought it'd be kind of interesting to show you guys what it's like to work in such a place. But content's coming. #year of content.
If you want to know what it's like working at a hospital, just watch Scrubs.
Is it exactly like that, I guess? All right, so thank you very much, Mr. Consular Cluser. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. You best be delicious. Anyway, or as I like to say to Higgins, as I said to Higgins during his last appearance, dude, I cannot wait to get back into your asshole. Anyway, let me just, what the hell was that? You know what? Never mind, I don't care. Never mind, I don't care. Anyway, so next up is Jablonski, sitting there like a lump. So let's begin. Your time begins now.
I got much going on. Just my usual shenanigans of work, home, maybe a hobby here and there, stream, and projects. One of which I can't really say much because it's not too far in, and I still need to get stuff figured out, but it'll you guys will notice when it happens. And I will say so. And also, remember, kids, drink your motherfucking drugs.
Yes, Daddy.
Oh my god. All right.
That's right, bitch.
All right. Lastly, it's me, and oh my god, I got Cruiser sick. So with that said, my turn. My time begins now. Now. Said no. Okay, there we go. So, I've been doing really slow stuff. I've been doing some stuff for other people. I was just confirmed. Bruce Carr was confirmed for Colossal Con. I don't know if that was released yet, but I'm going to be traveling up there. Hopefully you see some people there. Next week on Answer, which is an episode you really should check out. It's going to be interesting. You have one chance. Make it count. So yes, I've been doing more drawing there. Cruiser's video is a little bit going slow, but I'm working on it. doing a lot more chest on animation. I'm trying to see what I can come up with. But yeah, I really, really kind of wish I was dead right now. Anyway, I'm on. Let's go on for our final segment of the night. That would be Kuma's quote of the week. With that, he'll be closing us out there. We'll see you next time. Cutting now.
So the quote comes from one of our favorites, and as we were just talking about him earlier, comes from Batman, and it goes, "It's not who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me." And that is from Batman Begins. Let me double check that. Yep, Batman Begins. And now I will also end it off with something else from DC. As they say on Krypton, only blood bonds us. And good night.
It's the end of the show, so don't blow it. It's the end of the show, so don't blow it. It's the end of the show, so don't blow it. End it right.
My life is a bacon-wrapped hell on earth.